Hey there everyone, let's create some vellum flowers today. Welcome back, this is Creative Coloring with Erum and I am Erum Tasneem for Altenew. Today I will show you how to create beautiful white vellum flowers and pair them with craft cardstock. These are the two stamps that I will be using, Nature Blossoms and Grateful Heart. The florals are quite similar looking and I'll get 3 different flowers with one being slightly larger than the other 2, which looks perfect in a bouquet. I went ahead and heat embossed several images on vellum in pure white embossing powder. I'll just go over the vellum from the back side so the powder melts and sets before applying heat from the front. In this way, if I have any loose powder, it won't fly off and stick anywhere else. I've cut out this one flower and I will use a white polychromos pencil to add detail to the petals. I will be doing this on the back side of the embossed image. Once the pencil detail is on there, I'll use a white gel pen to add more detail. As the gel pen is more opaque, we will now see this shading better. If you want subtle shading, skip the gel pen step. Next, I'll blend out the gel pen with the white polychromos pencil to get rid of the harsh lines. The harsh lines really do not bother me, but in case you want a smooth look, this is what you should do. I'll show you how a petal looks if we start by adding the gel pen detail first, rather than adding the pencil shading. It does work, but then what I have noticed is that you will not be able to properly lay down the pencil pigment. So I prefer the pencil shading and then adding a pen detail. This is so easy everyone, and it ends up looking absolutely beautiful. I remember following this technique to make a card for the Runway Inspired Challenge and I won that challenge. If you know about a Runway Inspired Challenge and if you remember it, that it was run by Jennifer Rasa, and you would remember that how difficult it was to please the judges, be in the honorable mentions or win that challenge. It was very, very difficult. And I won that challenge with that craft and white card. So believe me when I say that this is going to look absolutely stunning. Once done, I'll just show you how it looks against my skin. I liked it against my skin and I thought I'll make my craft cardstock a little lighter and also a bit rustic. So this technique that I do, it requires a little bit of embossing paste and you mix it with water, very little water. You can even use gesso for this purpose instead of using an embossing paste, but because I had the embossing paste on hand, I'm using that. It will somewhat give me the same look. Now I'm going to add this to the panel in horizontal strokes and completely cover my panel because that is what how I want my craft cardstock to look. Then I'll dry my panel. After this, I'll add splatters of white chalk paint to the panel. So I have cut out these circle frames out of thin frame circle die and I'm going to start arranging my florals and circle frames. I will use the Altenew precision glue pen to glue the thin frames. Now if I use the foam tape to adhere my florals, it will show through the vellum. I do not have the clear one. So what I will do is I'm going to use hot glue to adhere the flowers and leaves. I'm going to apply glue directly onto the back side of the image and then let it cool down. This is going to be the first layer of the glue. This is what will add dimension to the images. It will act as my foam tape. Then I'll add more glue over the cool down glue and that is what will adhere the images onto the panel. Just place the panel and apply very little pressure in order to maintain the dimension that we will get out of that previously cooled down glue. Make sure to apply the glue just to the center or it will take off the gel pen detail and also the pencil shading. I will also use my paintbrush to curl the petals a bit. I love to do the step of curling the petals. I do this with my cardstock too, and it is very easy to curl petals with a paintbrush or anything that's round. Once the glue has cooled down and the flowers are secured properly, I'll remove the press and seal. I'll then go in and add additional dots, or controlled splatters as I call them, with a white gel pen, and I'm done. I'll just adhere a few sequins, the satin white sequins I believe, and pop a sentiment, and my card is ready. So what do you think about adding white gel pen detail to your vellum flowers? We have all used alcohol markers on vellum, but the white gel pen paired with white embossing powder does give an ethereal look to the images. And also the rustic background of the craft does add a little bit of character to the project. Please do tag Altenew at Altenew LLC and Glitter and Swirls, that is my Instagram, if you do share your projects with this technique. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!